Hey everybody, welcome back to SimCasino. I hope you're having a swell day today as we're going to get some stuff going here to complete a bit of our business center work, and then I want to get started on a few entertainment projects on this balcony. I really just want this whole area right here to be done. So by the end of this video, it'll probably happen. There's probably going to be some parts I'll skip just to get it done quicker, all that stuff. We got a whole bunch of people coming in, and these are mostly business customers. Look at all the business customers. That's because I've gone ahead and added some TV show advertising for business customers. Today's a big day for them, or it's a busy day for them, so we anticipate them going up there. So what I'd like to do is just pause it really quick before they get up there. And I want to look at this staircase here and how to get it to be where I want it to be. So to do this, we're going to need to zone this accordingly, and right now that means 5 out from the window, and it also means 10 in this direction. So 5 by 10 is what I'm getting at here, and it's from the corner here, it looks like. So let's come on down here, and we're just going to zone from the corner here 5 by 10. So this is going to tell me how big my stairs area needs to be. Right? So we're looking at how much space this is occupying. That's fine. So what we need to do is I need to select all of these things, including the wall piece there, I guess. Well, at least this many things, yeah. So I need to get on the first floor in order to do that, though, don't I? Sure do. So let's get this, and we're just going to move this out to be about here instead. Yeah. And so it's a little bit cramped here compared to what it used to be, but we have a lot more cashiers than we used to have. So I'm going to just go ahead and take away the stanchion area here. It was cool as like an aesthetic, but I'm going to go ahead and take these away. And then I'm going to make the stairs, the wall and everything, right? I'm going to have to put that in so that these stairs can exist here real quick. So let's just do that. All right, so I got this little section here. It's one larger, just so I could fit all these machines in here and everything. But I also felt like I want the door to the stairway to be on this side. And I think generally this staircase right here is not that great of an idea, because you want people to go through the casino, right? And that's what we've been saying the whole time. But just for the sake of design on this, I feel like it's an okay thing, you know? Teleport that guy to pick up so he can go and do his thing. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to de-zone this. And so this whole thing is, of course, one zone. And I've moved the vending machines closer. The ATMs are closer. All this stuff is good. We're just going to take and make sure that the outside is all like that. Come up like this and make sure that this whole part is like this. There we go. Okay. So this is our too tall area here. And all we're going to do now is figure out where this goes. So we're going to need a floor here, right? So why don't we go ahead and just grab floor and make sure we pop that in place. There we go. And then we're going to take the stairway, flip it around here, drop it down one floor, go like that. And then flip it around right here, drop it down one floor, and go like that. And that gives us something like this, which seems pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and move this wall lamp. Oops. Hey there. There you go. So I'm going to go ahead and move that over just to kind of give it some space. And then I think for the door, what did I use over here? Okay, we'll just copy this door and make sure it's the same. So we'll put it right about here, let's say. Okay, so that'll be the door down to this staircase. And as you can see, they move up like this. Now, I am also putting railings like this to stop people from, you know, going overboard and everything on these, because there's a little bit of a walk space between this, right? And now the exit point for these stairs was going to be here, but I've done the computer room like this, so I need to adjust this, actually. I need to move everything here. So I'm going to move this printer over to this side of this. I'm going to move this computer desk, I think, just like Honestly, I'd probably just get rid of these. But we could do another row right here. It doesn't look as great, but it works. And that's the important thing, is that it works. We can actually move. I'm just going to get rid of this desk, actually. And you know what? Just to make this cleaner, why don't we get rid of a couple of these desks? I've changed my mind on this. So what I'd like to do is get this wall to go all the way across. And now we have up the stairs, and they're into the business center, right? So I can put in that commercial door right here, and I can put that in right like here, I guess, in the center somewhere, about here. That's fine. And then this is sort of like a welcome room sort of thing for them, but I don't really need this wall, so screw the welcome room. Just open this up like this, I guess. And then we'll dezone that, make sure that the floor is all the same there, and I just did the entire floor. Okay, then. If I was low on cash, that would suck, but it's not a big deal. All right, so I might as well also do it through here, which I can't do. For some reason, I can't paste it on staircases like this. It just doesn't allow me to do it, like with the shift. So there we go. That looks pretty good, right? And then, again, there's a railing to protect things. I know there's an extra space here. I'm not going to scrunch it in. I'm sort of leaving some extra room there just to do that. And looks good. I'm liking it. Okay, so we're going to want to take the themed walls here and just make sure that it matches the theme up here. There we go. It gives them the business presence right away in this floor. Drop it down. Everything seems fine here. And we want to do the railings. So let's get the railings right like this. And we'll just go like so. And there we go. So people can come up the stairs from this side, and then up they go. And this is like a double sort of thing. So they get to go up 2 flights of stairs in one. So now we got the stairs going all the way up like this. It looks pretty good. I think that looks really great. Again, you probably wouldn't want it in this location just because I have a feeling a lot of people are going to be using these stairs instead of going all the way over here to the elevators and stuff. They're just going to go right like that now. But, I mean, you know, whatever. I think the way the game works, it's sort of like every customer comes in and immediately beelines it to their first target, you know? So, like, if a business customer is walking through, he's going to go and do business things. He's not going to stop at slot machines on the way. So, if nothing else, I'm just speeding up the process. That's inevitable anyway there. But, you know, we'll see. Okay. So, we've got all that stuff. The cashier is good. The stairs are good. Excuse me. So now I can see, and I might be able to put another door over on this side, actually, because this will give people a way to get over here. I want to make some larger rooms here. Let me just real quick fix this, because I did kind of mess it up, didn't I? Let's get rid of this, and we'll just copy you to here. I realize it doesn't match. That's okay with me. Maybe it's not. Maybe at least these 2 rows. Yeah, I'm actually looking at this. I'd like to give some more breathing room to the printers, you know? Like there's like this front part here would be a walkway. That's a more primary walkway. So we'll give some breathing room to the printers here. Just move like so. Okay. So that's a computer lab. And then we have this computer lab, which is roughly the same. It looks like it's not quite as spacious. Did we not line this up? I feel like this isn't lined up. No, it is. It's completely lined up. Huh. Oh, you know what it is? I bet it's, yeah, these desks are all the way against the wall, and these ones are popped out one. That's what it is. Well, I can fix that with our handy-dandy multi-tools. Multi-select tools, right? We just copy all of these. Or not really copy, but we're just going to shift them over one. There, like that. Easy. And then, I wonder if the clone tool can just... Yeah, just clone the zone. I love that. Okay, cool. Last thing, I guess, then is just to make sure that the wall is good to go on this side. Wall is looking good to go on that side. And then we have these little tiny conference rooms, which I haven't set up yet. And I'm planning to just sort of revitalize these or redo these. So like we'll add an extra wall out, not there, but I couldn't somehow stop myself from doing so. We'll probably end it about that far, probably bring it out about that far. And then we'll have 2 additional conference rooms in here. So I'm gonna go set those up, and then we're gonna talk about, I guess, another building right here that sort of comes all the way out this far, leaving walk space with this laundry area. And I don't even know if we need the laundry area and this floor. The elevator is going to remain here, so this will be a staff zone of some kind, but it might end up being just like a faux staff area, staff hangout zone or something, right? Like you can't have a staff room in this, but okay. So I'm just going to tinker with this and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm kind of changing up the plan here at the last minute. I was getting conference rooms in here, and I just sort of said, you know, these are really small, and I feel like I have so much space. Let's use it, right? So I moved the bathroom out a little bit to create this 3-wide walkway around the whole thing. 3 wide here, 3 wide here, and so just there's breathing room in the walkways and stuff, but bathrooms are going to be situated here instead, and this area can be additional conference rooms, I think, here. So I think we have enough for the computer labs at this point. So we're going to put additional conference rooms and stuff in here, and mostly I think what I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to go ahead and copy the like a single room here, for example, and I'll just figure out where that goes. So it could go here, but I think it needs to go in one. So actually what I think I need to do is copy from this part over, and we'll just set it up like this. I think this area, ooh, it won't let me do it. Why? Blocked by nearby fence or wall. Oh, interesting. Well, in any case, this area here, this zone is 6 wide, so we could go another 6 here, and then go another 6 here, and then go another 6 here. So we can fit 4 in back to back here, and then I can put a space or put a wall between them, so there'll be conference rooms on this side and this side with the shared wall, and that'll actually fit. So I can put another 12 rooms right here in this space, and I thought that's probably a better usage of the space. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just do that. So I'm just gonna get that done right now. It's blocking me from doing any copying here. It says I'm blocked by a nearby wall, and I don't see a wall here. So the only thing I can think of, maybe I have to put a door here or something to satisfy this. I could put the commercial door in, but it's not quite where I want it, I don't think. So I was hoping to just copy the whole dang thing, but it's not letting me do that. Very peculiar. What if I was to just copy only the conference table and then set it up, you know, like this? It still doesn't let me place that. Blocked by nearby fence or wall. Interesting. Okay, I gotta evaluate this. I might need to tear the whole thing down and just replace it. Give me a second. Interesting. Look at this. It won't let me place it here, but I can place it here. But not here, but here. It says it's blocked by something, but I don't have anything there to be blocking it. So I'm gonna have to just wipe the whole area and just go with it. And I kind of know where my reference points are. I'll leave like one little space of wall over here just so I know the width, but that's very peculiar. It's like pretending, or it's acting like there's a wall here blocking it, and I don't know why. So yeah, we're just gonna take the clone again, and we'll go in one on this side. That should pretty much solve my spacing. Now I can, no, wait. What is this? There's like some sort of phantom thing in the way here. Look at that. What's going on there? That's pretty wild, to be honest. I don't know what to do about that. Maybe we'll flip this around, and we'll start on this side, I guess, instead. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 8 more conference rooms, not 12. And we would want to put a wall between these two things, so we would go about here with it. And so this one would end up being right here, I think. Yeah, this looks good. I can't place one here. Very weird. Or here, but I can do it here. Okay. We're gonna have to figure out what is it about this particular area that I'm missing. I don't think it's like, it can't be anything down here. It can't be anything above. So there's something going on here. Maybe I could just, can I find, like a multi-select isn't seeing anything to select. This is so, I don't understand. I don't know, man. Here's what I'm gonna do. Tell you what, let's just reboot the game. We're gonna tear down all this stuff on this side, because this is just gonna be a copy of this, and this is already done. So I'm just gonna tear down the whole thing here. Yeah, and just dismantle all of this and just reset, right? Back to 1 on this side, I guess. We'll see what happens if I just restart the game and try to do it again. Weird. So I actually didn't need to reboot. I went ahead and just hit the space bar and let the time run a little bit. That's all that was actually needed. I guess it just needs to actually run the game for a little bit to register that stuff that used to be there is gone, maybe. So I guess that's fine. But actually a space between here and here, it's an odd number of spaces. So I can't have these rooms equal and line up with these walls. So I've decided to have it indented in a little bit with regards to the bathroom area. So that way it's sort of like I can put like a little lounge or something outside the bathrooms, that kind of thing here. So we're just gonna pop this here. And that's gonna be the extra conference rooms. And they're all pretty much set up. I have to change the artwork just to change the style up a little bit, but that gives me 8 extra rooms in this space, which is, and these are larger rooms as opposed to the 6 smaller rooms that I was gonna have before. So it's, I think this is a better fit. We're just gonna go ahead and make sure that the walls are all styled on this side like that. There we go. And then I also need to make sure, I don't know if you guys noticed this, toggle the zones off. I gave the business centers these really classy looking wooden floors. It just seemed like a very corporate floor. So I kind of went with this. I thought it was a nice touch. So there we go. We have these wooden floors here for this. And then the final bit here is just to make sure that the outside here matches and everything is good. Now, it's an extra little, hang on, not everything is good. Not everything is good. There, now everything is good. So the extra little space here, you know, it's the thing. I don't really care. If I really cared, I guess I would extend this out and just have extra space in these conference rooms. I'm actually curious, though, if I wanted to move... Oh, okay, I can have... All right, so here's the thing. I can have 2 tables in here. Now I'm thinking, what about 2 larger rooms here and here? We could cut this wall, and have 2 larger rooms. That would be, you know, let's just do that. Let's do that. Let's just see what that's all about. So we'll line this up so people don't have to be triggered. And we'll get rid of this. We're going to merge this wall, right? And then we're going to gut this and this. And now we've got 2 larger conference rooms. And then we can just sort of place the doors in the middle like so. Right? I don't know if they're going to use these, but I mean, it's different. And I want something that's a little bit different. So there we go. We got this in, the floors in, make sure that the walls all line up. And we can play around with the artwork and stuff a little bit later. But the idea, hopefully, is that I can have... I was kind of hoping to do it this way. Like this. You know, two bigger conference rooms, sort of like this. 1 giant round table would be kind of cool as well. But we don't have that. But kind of like, it's not available in the game, I mean. So I can't use it. I'm limited to the tools I have at my disposal. All of you that said I should put a pool in here, that's my response. Actually, with this extra space, we could do something like this instead, actually, with this extra space. Let's get rid of all these plants. Just to simplify this. Oh, hey. Hey there. How are ya? Yeah, good to see you again. Every episode, we make your... It's actually a couple of times per video, really, because it's every 15 minutes is what the autosave is set for. I'd like to get the bigger one because I have extra space. So we'll put the bigger one in here for these guys. And then, I mean, I could, again, I'm going to move around these, these wall lights and things, but I mean, that's not that important, right? So what I'd like to do is I want to see, go ahead and make sure that this is fully enclosed because it's going to complain if I don't. There we go. I'd like to see what the demand is for these. So we have a lot of business customers that are going to come in today because of the advertising, and that's what I'd like to find out. Now, with these guys coming up the stairs, which I imagine this staircase is going to be pretty busy since it's right next to the door, but I'm going to put a little business sign here, actually. Yeah. Like, let people know you've arrived on the business floor. Whoa. Hey there. What's going on? Let's maybe fix that, too. Yeah, there we go. And yeah, we're good to go. And then I could, place some windows and things, but I don't know, like these conference rooms, I feel like you would want some privacy here. That's why I have this big glass door. We could say that this is like, what do they call it? Not cloudy, like frosted glass, right? So you could see people are inside, but you have no idea what's going on, that kind of thing. The computer lab has this sort of stony floor. It's kind of monotone, isn't it? Like everything is so gray, black and white, but that's kind of business, So it doesn't look like with the advertising we have. Granted, it's it's only 5 a.m. So what business is having, what company's going to have a conference at 5 a.m.? If you work for a company that does that, I feel sorry for you. Yeah, we have, let's take a look really quick at our hotels too. So average occupancy, just want to look at this. So the Tesla suites, on average occupancy looks like 63%. Okay. Take a look at the regular suites, about 63%. Is this just hotel wide, or like what are the odds that these are exactly the same? Average for the standard room is 28%. I'm going to drop this down to 300 a night and see if that changes anything. It's the 3 out of 5 stars, most likely. But also, I think, and I said this before, I don't think there's enough demand to necessitate? Yeah. There's not enough demand to need this many hotel rooms. There just isn't. But I'm doing it not because I think it'll make me money. I'm doing it because I think it will be awesome and look cool, and the whole building is set up for even more people than this would provide. Because I think if this is a really big city, this giant building would definitely be catering to more than like a few thousand people a day, right? We would have, 10, 20, 30,000 people circulating through this on a day basis if this is like something like Vegas, So like, I feel like, the numbers that are coming in here are not indicative of a really big city. And for that reason, I also feel like there's a lot of through traffic as well. People who are maybe not coming to the casino, they're out in the city doing lots of other things. There's tons of other buildings. Where do I want to stay? Well, there's a hotel right over there. It's a really nice place. Okay, cool. We'll go there. So people who are not necessarily drawn here for the purposes of coming here, but rather are drawn here because it's a place that they can stay. Oh, look at this. Huh? Computer lab has a few, Computer lab has a few chairs available, but all of the conference rooms are full. Oh boy. Capacity 16. Meeting in progress. Oh boy. Oh boy. We need more. Now the cool thing about this little arrangement was I was hoping to do is just copy and paste the whole thing. But now that I have, I've got a whole bunch of rooms with 16 occupancy. So now I'm thinking, what if I was to go, you know what? Before I copy all of this stuff, maybe we get the walls and stuff sorted out. So I think I want the, let's do snap position. The walls, the lights to come out just a little bit more. I want the lights to come out to here. And then I want this picture to move out a little bit, you know, kind of like that. And then this picture can move out a little bit. Yep, about like this, let's say. And then let's get this light to be right up with this. About like here. Just to kind of move it in from the corner a little bit. And then the same thing will happen over here. We'll just take and move you like this. Is that where I want that? Yeah. And then we move this over. And again, I can go back in and, you know, change what these pictures are if they're not diverse enough or whatever, you know. Let's get this light to be snap position. Yeah, about there. Well, it's too high. Or is the other one too low? Well, that's a question. I don't know. These ones are up higher. I think this one's too low. Well, maybe not. It's hard to tell, you know? I kind of wish there was a vertical measurement tool almost. Like if I select to move this, I wish it would sort of tell me, like, even if it was like, it sounds like a really niche need, I know, but having built this whole thing with the hotel and trying to line up all the lights and everything, I really do kind of wish there was some way to visually tell the distance between walls. So, like, 'cause we have this, I've been using the D-zone tool, right, to just measure the floor area, and that's cool. There's no way to do that on the wall. And, like, you can't just go to the wall tool, for example, and do this and measure it. You can't do that. You got to actually count it out. And so what I would say as a cool recommendation, just something visually, when I select to move something on a wall, even if it's like a really faint, semi-transparent sort of ruler or a measuring tape that would say, hey, you're 2 away from this. Think of it like if any of you use Photoshop, right? There's tools there where it'll show you like how far away you are from the edge in different ways and how the distance between you are between 2 objects and stuff like that. I know it's a really niche need, but it's something that I've been looking at this as I've played it more and more, and I'm like, man, I wish I had that. So like this right here is not lined up with this one, and you know, I know smart detection, but of lining it up with other lights probably isn't possible, but you know, it's stuff, little stuff, you know, just little stuff. Where I look at it as a building game and I go, man, building. And like, look, these are snap position right now. These 2 pictures, this has been annoying me too. Just like the windows and the doors. The picture frame is snap position, which means the game is governing the increments in which it goes up and down and left and right. So this is a snap position here, but this picture here also snap position. There's no way to get the top of this picture to line up with that frame. It just won't do it. So you have to go free position if you want to line it up. It's disaster. Anyway, yeah, so let me play around with these, and then I'm going to take these rooms, and I'm going to paste them, I think, here, and maybe around, maybe we'll do more conference rooms along the side here, all these windows, and we'll do them along this side too. So just let me do a bunch of copy paste, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm done wrapping up some last minute touches here. And we've got this bare wall in the back. And I was kind of thinking, you know, I was talking earlier about how I wish there was some extra options for items in the game, but we don't really have them. But I think we can fake it, right? I was thinking, you know, we could fake it. So with this area, this back wall area, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to make it look like there's a place for a projector, right? For presentations and stuff. And we have this, you know, there's this, you know, the 2 tables and stuff, and there's this big wide open floor or area. So I'm going to go with paints, and we're going to go with white paint, and I'm going to make a section of white wall right here in the back. And I know it's not, you know, the same as everything, but if I can't do it like, you know, a sectional or anything. And there's no way to make like a white square. I've been looking. There's no way for me to make like a white square right here to just sort of like a projector screen. So we're going to make this little area here. And we're going to just, again, I have to fake it. There's no other way to do it. So we're going to use this little ceiling light 3. And I'm just going to pop it. I can't even center it, unfortunately. But we're just going to pop it up above this. And we're going to pretend that this is like a projector. And it beams stuff onto these little walls. And this is, they can use this. The bigger rooms have projector screens, and that's kind of nice. And then I was wondering if these larger rooms could be you know, the price could be adjusted, but we don't really need to adjust them. It's cost per person is $6, and that price satisfaction is already up pretty good, I guess. And we could make it $5 and really get them in there. But 12% refuse to pay, whatever. I could adjust these, and I might, just to really try to fill the rooms every day. But this room will naturally make more anyway because the cost is per person, so, and there's more tables. So we'll have this. It's like a projector screen. I think it's an okay thing. And then what we're going to do is just copy all of this. And then I can go ahead and paste this kind of wherever I want as far as rooms go for this. So what I think I'd like to do for this area is, maybe just place it here. It's not a bad call, just right here. We make that 3 wide hallway, so it'd go about here, and yeah, there's space over there to walk around that staff area already. I kind of like this. Yeah, I kind of like this. I would like to do the perimeter rooms first, though. So, like, copy all of these and get these perimeter rooms set in. So maybe, like, maybe we'll start with copying this many. And then we can just go... Oh boy, there we go. Yep, and then we can just go over maybe this far. We want like a 3 wide walkway. So 1, 2, 3 wide walkway. And I can just, bop these rooms in like this. And we have extra conference rooms all up the side here. Actually matches pretty well with our staircase area. So these can be conference rooms all along this side, right? I don't know if this is too much. It probably is, but I'm thinking, why not? Because we've got demand for it. And if I adjust the prices especially, I think we can probably do that. I think I will adjust the prices just to see if I can fill these rooms. But it's only 12% that are refusing to pay. It's not that big of a deal. But if we do have vacancy, then I can use that as feedback to adjust the pricing a little bit more. Because it's not like it really matters how much we charge. Right, we're making so much money every day that it doesn't really matter at this point anyway. But there's a whole bunch of conference rooms, so we have this overflow now, and I want to go ahead and get these in. So if I was to copy these larger rooms, and I can put them out like this. Here we go. So I can say, hey, how about we go 1, 2, 3 wide hallway, and I can just go bop and bop. And bop. And then maybe off the back side here too, we could, I don't know if I really want to, maybe I line it up with, nah, let's just keep going on this side, see how much room I have. Bop. And I probably should make a space here so they could walk between these. Yeah, I probably should have done that. Let's actually do that. We're just going to copy everything, let's say, from this side over and just dismantle it. Yeah, it doesn't copy the wall things, unfortunately, all the wall things. But when you delete the walls, the wall things go with it. So if we just go like this, go like this, go like this. There we go. And there we go. Let's de-zone this really quick. Looks like the ceiling things didn't go. I have to adjust that too. And you know what? These can go as well. Let's just... You have to do these manually, unfortunately. Although I think I can actually, yeah, just shift click them. There we go. And down. Okay, one more light. Down. Okay, so now I can leave a 3 wide walkway right here, right? And then place these again. So we'll copy this. And we'll come over here and we'll paste it like this. Yep, like this. Yep, right there. Doesn't perfectly match up with this wall, but that's okay. That's all right. I'm good with that. So we have like this little area that they can, move through. I like it. So let's make sure that the walls all match. And yeah, through here too. Looks good. This side as well. And I think that side is not done. There we go. And all this is done. Okay. So lots more conference rooms, right? And this time our conference rooms have projectors in them. Okay? We're just going to pretend. There we go. All right. So I think my business center that I envisioned having anyway, all the business services and stuff are done. I just have to see. Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, they're almost full. They've almost filled up my conference rooms. I just made all these. You guys are crazy. Computer labs are not being used nearly as much, which is understandable. I think these are the only computer labs I need. And honestly, I think because of how these are lined up, we could maybe make sure there's access from this side too. Right? They can get in the computer lab from both sides, because we have conference rooms on both sides. Not this side. Although, yeah, I think I do want a door over here, but I think it'll be a smaller door. It's to the stairs. So if we go, I never remember where these things are. It's over here. Let's adjust the framing too on this. We'll make the frame be a white color. Yeah, like a white door here. Okay, so now people can use this and see how they're all using the stairs. Oh yeah, they're gonna. I just think it looks cool how you can, you know, you go up the stairs like this, you zoom out, and you see people just like walking through the different floors. I don't know if it's actually, I don't know if it's rendering these, right? I think there are people here, but it's not rendering them because it's only really like paying attention to 2 floors around where you are. So if I zone down, you see now they're gonna start appearing, right? Because it's only really gonna pay attention to the floor you're on and the floors around it. So as I move up, I'm only gonna see certain floors. The rest of these, I can't see them walking around, except for the ground, apparently. But as you zoom down, you can see they are, in fact, using these stairs a lot. So good, yeah. And I bet a lot of them are just coming right from the door and wrapping themselves around, which is fine. That's good. Lots and lots of stair usage. Look at this. It takes pressure off the elevators, though, right? I mean, granted, there's not that much pressure on the elevators anyway, but it's going to take pressure off the elevators because there's only 6 of these, and I'm not adding any more. And if I want business customers to be coming up here, well, their nearest point of access on that is the elevators. So they're going to be using it. So now they have alternatives to get through. It's sort of like, oh no, our bathrooms need to be larger too. This part's actually quite easy, expanding the bathrooms. But it's sort of like City Skylines in that sense. You know, you want to try to take pressure off of the, you know, certain traffic points. Got to take pressure off of it. So let's go ahead and remove this wall, remove this wall, and you see I'm expanding the ladies' room a bit more than the men's because, well, men generally have, you know, they shouldn't be waiting around in here though. What's going on with this? Oh, you know what? I think maybe I invalidated the room. That might be what it is. Let me just take and... Oh, where is it? I can never find these things. I think it's... here. There it is. It took forever. And then we'll take female restroom like so. There we go. That should bring it back into valid territory. Oh, wait, I did the wrong... What? I'm sure I clicked female here. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. So what I want to do now, of course, is just copy the floors, make sure that's all good the same. Same thing here, make sure that's all the same. And then we're just going to take and add 2 more stalls on this side and 3 more stalls on this side. And you know what? We could actually, because there are a lot, we could actually go ahead and add 3 stalls on that side too. So yeah, that should take care of it a little bit. I think, is 2 sinks enough though? We have space for more. I think maybe 2 sinks isn't enough. We should add more. Like 1 more. There's people kind of waiting in line almost here. So why don't we copy and add another sink. On this side, that's a challenge. We could do it over here, I guess. There we go. Okay, so wowzers on the performance. But we got her done. Okay. And everything looks good. It looks really bland on this side, doesn't it? I mean, everything just looks super bland here. Yeah. All right. We're going to dress this up just a little bit. So we're going to have the neon toilet sign. We'll have men's here, ladies here. I could like color them and everything. I'll probably take care of most of this stuff off the air, if you will, offline. I want to bring in some of the plants and stuff that we had before in the other bathroom. Let me just bring in the exterior decorations for the other bathroom really quick. Just gonna take and clone this whole area, bring it up 2 floors, flip it around, and the doors. Oh, I have to not copy the doors. Okay, let's test out the cloning tool, the new cloning tools. We'll say we don't want to copy the walls or the wall objects, which means I have to redo the lights, and that's about it. That's fine. So we'll grab all of this stuff. Actually, let's not copy the floor either. I don't want to have to rezone it. So no zones. We're just looking at objects and ceiling objects, which there are no ceiling objects. So this will be fine. We'll just copy the objects only, right? All the cloning tools. What? Wait, the doors count as an object? Why? Why did the doors count as an object? No. 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 They do. They're in the... They do. That sucks. That sucks. All right, forget this. We'll just do this much. Come up. And we'll just do this old manual, okay? 1, 2. Okay. And then we'll come down... And we'll get the toilets. No, I just want this, the trash bin. Okay, bring the trash bin up here, and then we'll go. Let's say there. I don't know if I need 4 of them. Although I'm starting to think conference rooms, businesses. Maybe we have trash bins inside these conference rooms. Like they should have a place to throw something away, right? I mean. Business meetings and such, that's going to annoy you, isn't it? Business meetings and such is, you know, they're going to have paper and they're going to have, you know, maybe drinks. Maybe they've brought, you know, food with them and stuff. I don't know. I'm just thinking of business meetings that I would like to have. If I'm meeting in a conference room for business, man, I feel like, you know, refreshments or at least bringing your own should be something that is not necessarily discouraged as long as it's not disruptive. I think eating Burger King with like the big old plastic wrappers and stuff would be pretty disruptive. But if you want to bring like a fountain drink, that shouldn't be a problem, especially with the restaurants and stuff being downstairs. So I'm going to place garbage bins in all of the rooms just to do it. And then I'm also going to do a restaurant downstairs. I want to do restaurants in this video too, but God, this is getting long though, isn't it? I think I just get so carried away with things that I take up so much time sometimes, you know? I think, oh, I want to extend this out one to give more walk space here. So this isn't a complete waste, but I don't know, we'll see. Let me do this. I'll be right back. All right, so the conference rooms are done. I'm pretty satisfied with how they turned out. It's, I obviously there's some things I wish I could add to them, like the actual projectors and one thing I would love to see, and I realize that the business element of the game isn't really the focus, but one thing that would be cool to have is the room-specific needs, right? You have the, you know, we desire, it's similar to how the hotels work, right? If you add a bathtub, and now it's a 4.5 out of 5 stars instead of a 4, right? And you get greater price satisfaction based on the amenities in that room and the price for them. Right now, it just seems like it's a flat rate. $5 gives you 106. No, regardless of whether or not there's 16 people in here or whether it's a 8-person room, it's all about cost per person, with nothing else regarding it, like whether it's nice or it's high up or the view with glass or whatever. It doesn't seem to matter. So it'd be kind of cool to have that. And then if you add extra items like the whiteboards or the projector screens or stuff like that, look at all these people queuing up for this one elevator. Oh my gosh. Like, you're not going to use the other ones? This is why I gave them stairs. There's just so many people using them anyways. Stairs are being used. A lot of people, man. Yeah, I added some lights in the hallway. This is probably way too many, but I just kind of went on the wherever the wall met, that's where I went ahead and did it. So I could probably get rid of some of those. I plan to put artwork on the wall through here too, just because I think it would look nice all the way through here. Of course, our bathroom being expanded has worked out pretty well. We're no longer having giant queues, but see, the women's room is still, you know, very busy through this. So, but yeah, making that bigger was a good idea. And yeah, computer labs aren't used as much as I thought they'd be, but pretty much every conference room is always full. I did adjust the price to be $5 per person, so the demand is even higher than it used to be. And that's pretty nice. That's all there is to it. Also, just wanted to recap, or I guess fill people in. I did adjust all of the rooms for the Tesla suites, so they all have the bathtubs now inside them, and so they're all 4.5 out of 5 stars. I am not going to go for 5 stars on these. I've decided it doesn't matter to me. But if I was going to go to 5 stars, I would just basically replace everything here with just glass, and that would put the window view up higher, I think. But it doesn't matter to me. I like the way it looks to the exterior. Pretty much profits at this point don't matter to me at all. So if anyone's, you know, looking to backseat me into making more efficiency, or in getting into, you know, just throwing out tips on how to be more profitable, at this point, I don't really care. This hotel, this casino complex, it makes well in excess of 6 figures every single day, regardless of what I do, it seems. So at this point, we are infinitely profitable to the point of almost no failure. So what I'm hoping to do at this point is everything I do is focused on design. Everything I'm doing is focusing on, you know, meeting needs and aesthetics or whatever. We're going to be adding lots of facilities that maybe don't make us much money, but it looks good. And, you know, we're going to imagine, right, that there's more people coming into this establishment. We're going to be imagining that there's more people that are going to be here, right? Even in excess of what the game allows. We have lots of gamblers. Our floors are, you know, pretty packed, especially the table games. Lots and lots of action on the table games. And we'll probably, you know, add some more of that too. All along here, we're going to add some more table games. Over here, we're going to add some more, maybe a few more slots, maybe some table games over here. Although I kind of want to keep the table games on one side. So maybe over here would be all the table games. And then, yeah, the stair-steppy thing I was talking about earlier with this area. So that's kind of it. Did I talk about the stair-steppy thing? Oh, maybe I didn't talk about this. I'm actually thinking out loud, like, what have I talked about and what haven't I? So the idea with the theater is to basically have maybe 2 big theaters here, possibly 3, balcony access, all that stuff on the bottom floor. But we're going to do the same thing with the escalators that we did over here, where we bring them up to, you know, the balcony area in the middle here. And then, of course, the box office will be right here in the center. And then the escalators will go up on top of that box office. But basically, you know, balcony access is important. But what I also want to do on the second floor, if I can fit it in, I got to figure out how to fit it in, is I'd like additional theaters to be on the second floor, not the third, the second floor. And then what I'm going to do with that is they have to be too tall, right? They have to be too tall. So the wall does. So we'll end up taking out the floor on this third floor here to make room for those additional theaters. And I'm sort of thinking it'll be this area here where the floor will kind of disappear, probably in this zone. And so in addition to using the escalators to get up to the balcony levels of other shows, of the big shows, they'll also be using the escalators to get up to the probably 4 additional theaters that'll be here. And then what I'm hoping to do from that point, I'm just noticing this, what I'm hoping to do at that point is to utilize this area, if possible, for all the dressing rooms. So we'll have probably, I want to say, an area about like this, and inside that will be about 15 or so individual dressing rooms, maybe 16 or so. And then the dressing rooms can be used for all these different shows. They will all be using them. And then if we can fill those up, I might expand that and I can wrap it around. But the actors and stuff, they can use this area and then use the same. I don't know if I want them to use the same areas to get to the shows. It's possible that I just want a backstage area instead of using this publicly. So in that case, we would probably have to cut out a little bit here since I went all the way to the back. And maybe I don't go all the way to the back. No, I can't help it because I already did the floors above it, right? Yeah. So I have to, this building has to be all the way back here. But, you know, we'll have a dressing room maybe over here or something. We'll fit it in, and we're going to have like 15, 16 dressing rooms. So no matter what size show we're doing, maybe there's 2 shows with 7 people each. That's 14 dressing rooms. We still have extra for the other couple of shows that are going on. I might need even more than that. So we'll play around with it. I don't know exactly how long it'll take to figure it out, but the theater is going to be a pretty big design endeavor for me. And I've kind of saved it. I don't want to say I've saved it for last, but it's sort of my my grand finale, if you will be the theater. Is kind of what I'm thinking of. So next video, I want to do the restaurants. I keep saying this. I swear I'm going to get to it. So I'm going to do the restaurants. We'll have another one right up here that people can hang out with and eat with. This will be kitchen area and stuff. We'll probably do another one over here people can eat in, and I want to have bingo and stuff going too. So I was thinking about doing bingo like right here. So there might be a restaurant or there might be bingo. Maybe the restaurant can be down here. I don't know. We'll see. And then I would like to also, since the game doesn't let me do anything outside with rooms, I would have liked to have done restaurant out here. That would have been, that's something I originally planned on, was to have restaurants, kitchens here, and then have the dining be outside so that there's a reason for people to go outside. But I don't have anything like that. So we're going to decorate it out, make it look really nice, put a whole bunch of seating and stuff. That's going to happen probably 2 or 3 episodes from now. Is this area here, but I wanted to get business customers sorted out. I did some advertisement right to get more business people in, and I've done advertisements for gambling and all sorts of things. So in any case, I'm gonna leave you guys here. Thank you so much for watching. This place is really crowded, isn't it? I feel like with the expansion of infinite people, we kind of need also to have more buses. So but in any case, I will let you guys go. Take care. Bye bye.